Yo, if you score on me and you watch that replay, it's done. Don't do it. I'ma hit you with like 100 drag backs. I'ma park the bus. Boom. We gonna hold the ball all day and have a lovely old time. No cap. I can run the game in sandals. No long talk, don't ramble. If I score once, it's done. I'ma hold the ball, you won't have fun. Pass around the back, no shame. It's more than just a game. If you promise me elite, I'ma sell my mom's soul today.
Gold one, all I had is gold one. All I had is gold one, I'm stuck in gold one. All I hit is gold one, I can't hit elite 3. You can never see me in elite, no.
What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy 1-Star Week for you are now watching another episode of the Broke Boy Road to Glory. Once again, it's a late night edition. Once again, it is the Weekend League edition. But we do have a few things to talk about today besides the Weekend League. I mean, first and foremost, first thing I gotta say, up the goddamn Toffees. We beat Chelsea today in a huge victory, and it just really begs the question: why do we lose to Leeds, draw Burnley, and then beat teams like Chelsea and Tottenham, draw teams like Liverpool? The inconsistency is frustrating as a fan, but the fact that we're beating teams like Chelsea and Tottenham this year are really encouraging signs, especially today. We didn't have James, we didn't have Digne, we didn't have Coleman, but we still pulled out the result. Major victory. Let me know in the comment section down below how your favorite team did this weekend. Did they play this weekend? Did they not play this weekend? I hope your favorite team won, unless they're Chelsea, because obviously we can't both win. But it is what it is. We move. And the next thing we have to say on a more serious note is, EA, what have you done with the pack weights? I mean, I have opened at least 10 to 15 packs since yesterday, and all of them have been good packs. I mean, I would say some of them were bad, like Jumbo Premium Gold packs, stuff like that. But I did open a bunch of SBC packs, like Prime Gold Players packs, Rare Electrum Players packs, Mega packs. And the result was the same. I did not pack a goddamn thing. I did a few rare player picks. I did not pack a goddamn thing. But actually, did I tell you I changed my team since last episode? Oh yeah, I changed my team. Let me show you guys the transfer list so you guys are in tune with the moves we made recently. So as you guys know, before the Weekend League started, we sold Puskas, and it was a big loss. We bought him for 1.98. We sell him for 1.78, but it's a market crash, so I guess we move. Nani played for exactly 1 day of Weekend League, and he was sold on. Really, he's not the most meta player to use, but as far as fun goes, I have to recommend him. Harry Kane, as you guys know, we packed a couple episodes ago. Fabinho, we packed. De Jong, Alderweireld, Tadic, all things we had in the club, all things we packed. We had to do a little fundraising because we made some team changes. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys a new team, and as you guys see, we have made 2 marquee signings. The first of which is gonna be Kyle Walker. And when you look at this card, you might be wondering, yo, 1-Star, why use him over Semedo and Wan-Bissaka, who you already have untradeable? And the answer is simple. I know the stats don't look too crazy, but what makes Walker different than the other fullbacks on this game is just his strength, his physicality. I got burned too many times down the line where my opponent would just do an L1 fake shot, power through my challenge because Semedo and Wan-Bissaka feel weak. This Walker card, that happens to a lot less, and it's really because of his body type, his stockiness. I really need that at the right back position. It's the reason why Mendy's really good, because he has that physical, he has that pace. The next signing we made, of course, is going to be Papu Gomez. He's the Nani replacement. He is playing false 9, and if you guys remember from a few Weekend Leagues ago, I loved his 86 off the bench. Now I'm finally getting a chance to start him, and honestly, this card is mental. I mean, you see the stats here. 16 games, most of them in the Weekend League, some of them in Division 2, and he has 9 goals and 9 assists. But the main man of the episode is going to be our signing from yesterday, 88 rated Clarence Seedorf. And if I knew his prime was going to drop yesterday, I probably would have bought that one instead. But here we are, we have his middle icon version, and in some ways it's better than his prime card. All right, so he's 5'9", he has high medium work rates, he's right-footed, he has the 4-star combination. As you guys see here, he has played 28 games for the club, most of them in the Weekend League, and his return is brilliant, 14 goals and 13 assists. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want more content like this, do me a big solid and hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please don't be shy, I don't bite. Please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching this video. So when you look at this Clarence Seedorf card, I mean, he's pretty much tailor-made to play the CM position. He wouldn't be a great cam, he wouldn't be a great CDM, But as far as CMs go on this game, he's probably one of the best. I mean, he has the pace and physical combination, which is so important in the midfield. His shooting and passing is enough to push forward and offer an option when you're overloading the box. And the dribbling stats are very nice as well. And as you guys know, press resistance is very important in this FIFA, with the team press option being a thing. His defensive stats are decent. I mean, once again, he's more suited for a CM role than the CDM role. Even as an attacking CDM, I probably wouldn't use him. But as a CM, he does offer a lot, especially when you take into consideration his strength, his aggression. It's really going to make his defending, I think, feel better than the stats indicate. So, without further ado, we're going to jump into the gameplay. I'm going to let you guys know how my weekend league is going. And I'm going to let you guys know, is this Seedorf worth it? Let's go. Alright, so according to Footbin, this Clarence Seedorf card is going to cost you 1.2 million coins on the PS4 market. Is he worth it? I'd have to say absolutely. If you run a 3 midfielder formation, I think he's the best CM you can get at a reasonable price. We're going to break down the stats. So first, we're going to talk about his pace. He has 82 pace, and honestly, it's one of my favorite aspects of the card. It means he covers a lot of ground because he has the high medium work rates. And at the CM position, you're probably going to want somebody who could do a bit of a box-to-box role, and this guy's pace really helps him. Overall, I got to give his pace an 8.5 out of 10. It is very good. Next, we'll talk about shooting, and honestly, he's a very good shooter, and his long shots are immense. He has 89 long shots, 93 shot power. If you hit a right foot finesse from just outside the box, he's going to hit the back of the net. His attack positioning was noticeably very good as well, and it was very important in my formation. I'm playing the 4-3-2-1. He's playing a middle CM role where he's pushing forward, getting into the box, and the runs he made were brilliant. And sometimes he would make runs I didn't expect, and he would be open. It was very nice. His finishing, I think, is very good for a CM. Not quite good enough for a cam position, but because of his shot power, he tends to beat the keeper more times than not. Overall, this guy's shooting is an 8.5 out of 10. It is very good, and I really enjoy it. Next, we'll talk about his passing, and this card is a playmaker, honestly. He can play the cam position with his 88 short passing, his 82 curve, his 88 vision. His balls in and around the box have a nice weight to them, and his long passing allows him to play a bit of a deep line playmaker role, and it really helped me transition the defense to attack very quickly, which is key in my 4-3-2-1 since I'm playing a fast build-up. His long passing was immense. 87 long passing, 88 vision, and there were so many times he would just play a perfectly weighted through ball that would beat the entire defense. Next thing you know, my Ronaldo, my Lautaro Martinez is through on goal, and you already know they're not missing. Overall, this guy's pace or passing is a 9.5 out of 10. It is bloody brilliant. Next, we'll talk about his dribbling, and really, you might be wondering about his agility and balance, because these are the weirdest stats here. He has 78 agility, which is not that great. 86 balance. I did not throw a chem style on it, and in game, I think it was really nice. He felt very smooth on the ball. I'm not sure if he has special animations or something, because the way he dribbled the ball was very unique, and it made him very good on the ball. He's very hard to dispossess. He's a bit of a tank, but at the same time has a bit of finesse to him as well. His dribbling is 87, his ball control is 88, and you'll find him surprisingly sticky in tight areas. Overall, this guy's dribbling is a 9 out of 10. As far as CMs go, I think he's an elite dribbler on this game. Finally, we'll be talking about his defensive and physical contributions, and make no mistake, this guy is not a slouch at all. If you need a CM that could put some defensive work in, I think he's going to do great for you, all right? His stand tackle is only 74, but because of his 86 strength, because of how blocky he is in game, he does feel a little bit better going into a challenge. He feels like he has 80 stand tackling. That's how good his stand tackle feels. His interceptions are another thing that stood out. He has 77 interceptions. He breaks up play very well, especially since he has a lot of pace, a lot of agility, a lot of bounce. He's able to cover a lot of ground. His defensive awareness was so-so. I did notice I had to drag him into positions at times. His physical, though, is insane. His stamina means he lasts all game, even if I put him on free roam. His strength and aggression feels more than what the stats indicate, and his jumping means that he can win some things in the air. Overall, this guy's physical is a 9 out of 10. Alright guys, so what's the final verdict on this card? I think if you need a box-to-box CM, look no further. This guy is an absolute beast in the midfield. He contributes defensively, attacking wise, in the transition between the defense and attack. He's literally the full midfield all rolled up in one. He doesn't really have any weaknesses, and therefore I gotta give him a 9.5 out of 10. As a CM, this guy is an absolute tank. Alright guys, so you might be wondering how I'm doing in the weekend league. As you guys know, we barely played yesterday. I finished at 4-3. The gameplay was not that fun, but it is what it is. Today is a new day, and we played a bunch of games today. The gameplay was better. There were some games that still felt very heavy. There were many games that still felt like I wasn't in complete control of the game, but we did our best to control the game with this 4-3-2-1, with the high press, everything we were doing, and honestly, we had a decent finish. We have finished today at 12-7. All right, the gold one dream is still alive, and really that's all I want to do every week. I want to push for gold one. I don't necessarily have to hit gold one every week. I mean, it just sounds very sweaty to do, but just challenging for gold one is, I think, where I should be at this game. I'm really enjoying how the team is really playing. There is no more weaknesses. I thought Semedo was a weakness. That's why I bought Kyle Walker. I thought Fati was a weakness. That's why I brought in Lautaro Martinez, who's been an absolute beast, by the way. So I'm really enjoying the team. I'm having fun. And tomorrow, we're hoping to finish strong. We're hoping to finish on a high and get that gold one that we've been chasing for weeks and weeks and weeks. All right, guys, so that's going to be my episode for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode. But until then,